Question 1. What does this road sign indicate? A. Dangerous curve to the left. B. Dangerous curve to the right. C. Series of curves ahead. D. Road ends ahead. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the right. This warning sign indicates a dangerous curve to the right ahead, advising drivers to reduce speed and exercise caution. Question 2. When approaching this sign, what action should you take? A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop completely and give way. C. Accelerate to clear intersection. D. Honk your horn. Answers is B. Stop completely and give way. This sign means stop. You must come to a complete stop before the stop line and give way to all other traffic. Question 3. What is the primary purpose of wearing A? A. To keep you comfortable. B. To reduce risk of injury and crash. C. To prevent drowsiness. D. To avoid a fine. Answers is B. To reduce risk of injury and crash. Are designed to restrain occupants in the event of a crash, significantly reducing the risk of serious injury or death by preventing impact with the interior of the vehicle or ejection. Question 4. What does this road sign signify? A. No overtaking. B. Overtaking lane ahead. C. End of speed limit. D. Minimum speed. Answers is A. No overtaking. This sign prohibits overtaking. You must not pass other vehicles in this zone unless conditions specifically allow for it, e.g., passing a bicycle. Question 5. What must you do if you see this sign? A. Prepare for A. B. Stop and give way. C. Proceed to a roundabout. D. Merge left. Answers is C. Proceed to a roundabout. This sign indicates a roundabout ahead. Drivers must give way to traffic already in the roundabout, approaching from their right. Question 6. How should you react to a give way sign? A. Slow down and be ready to stop. B. Stop only if traffic is present. C. Speed up to clear intersection. D. Proceed without slowing. Answers is A. Slow down and be ready to stop. This sign means give way. You must slow down and be prepared to stop. You must give way to all traffic that is crossing or approaching from another direction or turning into the road. Question 7. What should you do when driving past a school bus that has stopped to pick up or drop off children? A. Drive past slowly. B. Reduce speed to 20. C. Overtake if safe. D. Honk to warn children. Answers is B. Reduce speed to 20. When passing a school bus that has stopped with flashing amber lights, you must reduce your speed to 20 until you are well clear of the bus and children. Question 8. This sign indicates A. Children crossing point. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Cyclist path. D. Ahead. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This sign warns drivers of a pedestrian crossing ahead. Be prepared to slow down or stop for pedestrians. Question 9. What does this sign mean? A. No parking on weekdays. B. No stopping at any time. C. Parking for only. D. Parking not advised. Answers is B. No stopping at any time. This sign indicates no stopping. You are not permitted to stop your vehicle at any time for any reason in the area where this sign applies, even briefly. Question 10. What is the recommended following distance in good conditions? A. 1 car length, B. Rule, C. 3 car lengths, D. 1 second rule. Answers is B. Rule. The rule is a simple way to estimate a safe following distance. Pick a fixed object ahead. When the vehicle in front passes it, you should count 2 seconds before your vehicle reaches it. Question 11. What does this sign tell you? A. Turn right ahead, B. No U-turn, C. Proceed straight ahead only, D. One-way street. Answers is C. Proceed straight ahead only. This is a mandatory sign indicating that you must proceed straight ahead only. You cannot turn left or right from this point. Question 12. If you are driving and suddenly encounter a heavy fog, what should you do? A. Slow down and use low beam headlights. B. Turn on high beam headlights. C. Speed up to get through faster. D. Turn on hazard lights and stop. Answers is A. Slow down and use low beam headlights. In heavy fog, reduce your speed significantly. Use low beam headlights or fog lights as high beams reflect off the fog and reduce visibility. Increase your following distance. Question 13. This sign warns of A. Steep descent ahead, B. Steep ascent ahead, C. Uneven road surface, D. Road narrows. Answers is A. Steep descent ahead. This sign indicates a steep descent. You should select a lower gear to control your speed and prevent your brakes from overheating. Question 14. What does this sign mean? A. No right turn, B. Turn right ahead, C. One-way street to the right, D. Right lane ends. Answers is A. No right turn. This sign indicates no right turn. You are prohibited from turning right at the intersection or point where this sign is placed. Question 15. What does this sign warn you about? A. Loose gravel ahead, B. Slippery road ahead, C. Uneven road surface, D. Answers is B. Slippery road ahead. This sign warns of a slippery road surface. You should reduce speed and avoid sudden braking or steering to maintain control of your vehicle. Question 16. When are you allowed to use your vehicle's horn? A. To greet a friend, B. To warn others of danger, C. To show annoyance, D. To signal a turn. Answers is B. To warn others of danger. The horn should only be used to warn other road users of your presence or of a potential danger, and not to express frustration or impatience. Question 17. What does this sign indicate? A. Two-way traffic ahead, B. One-way road, C. Road ends, D. No entry. Answers is B. One-way road. This sign indicates a one-way road. All traffic on this road must travel in the same direction. Be careful of turns onto it. Question 18. What does this sign prohibit? A. No parking, B. No stopping, C. No entry, D. No U-turn. Answers is C. No entry. This sign means no entry or do not enter. It is placed at the entry to a road or lane where vehicles are not allowed to proceed. Question 19. What does this sign mean for heavy vehicles? A. Heavy vehicles must slow, B. No overtaking for goods vehicles, C. Heavy vehicles merge left, D. Goods vehicles only. Answers is B. No overtaking for goods vehicles. This sign prohibits goods vehicles, heavy vehicles from overtaking other vehicles. Light vehicles are generally still permitted to overtake. Question 20. When turning left at an intersection, who must you give way to? A. Vehicles turning right. B. All vehicles coming towards you. C. Vehicles already turned. D. Only large trucks. Answers is B. All vehicles coming towards you. When turning left, you must give way to all vehicles coming towards you and any pedestrians crossing the road you are turning into. Question 21. This sign indicates A. Steep hill ahead. B. Uneven road surface ahead. C. Road narrows. D. Speed bump. Answers is B. Uneven road surface ahead. This sign warns drivers of an uneven road surface ahead. You should reduce your speed to avoid damage to your vehicle or loss of control. Question 22. What does this sign mean for drivers? A. Maximum speed limit 50. B. Minimum speed limit 50. C. Recommended speed 50. D. Speed limit ends. Answers is A. Maximum speed limit 50. This sign indicates a maximum speed limit of 50. You must not exceed this speed in the area where the sign is active. Question 23. You see this sign. What should you expect? A. Children likely to be present. B. Zoo entrance. C. School bus stop. D. Playground ahead. Answers is A. Children likely to be present. This sign indicates children. It warns drivers that children may be present or crossing the road, often near schools or playgrounds. Be extra cautious and reduce speed. Question 24. When approaching a railway crossing without barriers, what should you do? A. Slow down, look, listen, be ready to stop. B. Speed up to cross quickly. C. Honk your horn and proceed. D. Only stop if lights flash. Answers is A. Slow down, look, listen, be ready to stop. At an uncontrolled railway crossing, you must slow down, look and listen for trains in both directions, and be prepared to stop if a train is approaching. Question 25. This sign warns of A. Crossroads ahead. B. Railway crossing. C. Railway crossing. D. Tram crossing. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns of a railway crossing ahead. Be alert for approaching trains and be prepared to stop. Question 26. What does this sign indicate for parking? A. Parking allowed for 30 minutes. B. No parking. C. Parking on weekends only. D. Disabled parking. Answers is B. No parking. This sign indicates no parking. You are not allowed to park your vehicle in this area, though stopping briefly to pick up or drop off passengers might be permitted if not causing obstruction. Question 27. What does this sign indicate? A. No right turn. B. Turn right only. C. Right lane ends. D. Road curves right. Answers is B. Turn right only. This is a mandatory sign, meaning you must turn right at the intersection or point where the sign is displayed. Question 28. How should you drive when you encounter strong crosswinds? A. Increase speed. B. Reduce speed and grip wheel firmly. C. Keep steering wheel loose. D. Stop driving immediately. Answers is B. Reduce speed and grip wheel firmly. Strong crosswinds can push your vehicle sideways. Reduce your speed, grip the steering wheel firmly, and be prepared to make small steering corrections to stay in your lane. Question 29. This sign indicates A. Speed hump ahead, B. Roadworks ahead, C. New road surface, D. Danger ahead. Answers is B. Roadworks ahead. This sign warns drivers of roadworks ahead. Expect changes in traffic conditions, speed limits, and potential hazards like loose gravel or machinery. Question 30. What does this sign indicate? A. Motorway expressway, B. End of motorway, C. Road for motor vehicles, D. Main road. Answers is A. Motorway expressway. This sign indicates the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Special rules apply to motorways, including minimum speeds and restrictions on certain vehicle types. Question 31. What should you do before changing lanes? A. Signal and speed up, B. Check mirrors, signal blind spot check, C. Only signal if traffic is close, D. Assume other drivers see you. Answers is B. Check mirrors, signal blind spot check. Before changing lanes, always check your mirrors and side, signal your intention, and perform A to cover your blind spot for any unseen vehicles. Question 32. What does this sign indicate? A. Pass on the left, B. Pass obstacle on the right, C. Right turn only, D. Road curves right. Answers is B. Pass obstacle on the right. This is a mandatory sign indicating that you must pass an obstacle, such as a traffic island or road median, on the right side. Question 33. What does this sign warn about? A. Farm animals ahead, B. Wild animals crossing, C. Pet crossing zone, D. Zebra crossing. Answers is B. Wild animals crossing. This sign warns of areas where wild animals may cross the road. Drivers should be vigilant, especially at dawn and dusk, and reduce speed. Question 34. When parallel parking, how far should you be from the curb? A. As close as possible, B. Within 300 m, C. Within 500 m, D. Any reasonable distance. Answers is B. Within 300. When parallel parking, your vehicle should be as close as practical to the curb, and no further than 330 from it. Question 35. What does this sign mean? A. Residential area living zone, B. Playground ahead, C. School zone, D. Pedestrian area. Answers is A. Residential area living zone. This sign indicates a residential area or living zone. These areas often have shared spaces for vehicles and pedestrians, with lower speed limits and higher caution required. Question 36. What does this sign indicate regarding priority? A. Give way to oncoming traffic, B. You have priority over oncoming traffic, C. Two-way traffic ahead, D. No overtaking. Answers is B. You have priority over oncoming traffic. This sign means you have priority over oncoming traffic. This is usually seen on narrow sections of road or bridges where only one vehicle can pass at a time. Question 37. What does this sign indicate? A. Tunnel entrance, B. Low bridge, C. Side wind warning, D. High winds expected. Answers is C. Side wind warning. This sign warns drivers of potential strong side winds. Be prepared for your vehicle to be pushed sideways, especially when exiting sheltered areas. Question 38. What should you do if your vehicle starts to aquaplane? A. Ease off accelerator, hold wheel straight. B. Brake hard and steer sharply. C. Accelerate to regain grip. D. Turn off the engine. Answers is A. Ease off accelerator, hold wheel straight. If your vehicle aquaplanes loses grip on wet roads, ease off the accelerator, do not brake or steer sharply, and hold the steering wheel straight until you regain traction. Question 39. This sign indicates A. Children crossing. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. No pedestrians. D. Pedestrian zone. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This is an information sign indicating a pedestrian crossing ahead. It serves to inform and prepare drivers for a crossing point. Question 40. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Road widens. B. Road narrows on both sides. C. Traffic merge ahead. D. Lane closure. Answers is B. Road narrows on both sides. This sign warns that the road ahead narrows on both sides. Drivers should be prepared to adjust their position and potentially give way to oncoming traffic. Question 41. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Road closed to buses. B. No entry for all vehicles. C. One-way traffic only. D. Restricted access. Answers is B. No entry for all vehicles. This sign indicates no entry for all vehicles or movement prohibited. It means no vehicles are allowed to proceed beyond this point in the direction. Question 42. When is it legal to make a U-turn? A. Only when safe and not prohibited. B. Anytime if no traffic. C. Across double yellow lines. D. Near a bend or hill. Answers is A. Only when safe and not prohibited. U-turns are legal only when it is safe to do so. There is no sign prohibiting it, and you are not crossing a solid yellow line or near A where visibility is limited. Question 43. This sign indicates a series of dangerous curves first to the right. B. Dangerous curve to the right. C. Winding road first to the left. D. Road with multiple turns. Answers is A. Series of dangerous curves first to the right. This sign warns of a series of dangerous curves ahead, with the first curve bending to the right. Drivers should reduce speed and be prepared for multiple changes in direction. Question 44. What does this road sign indicate regarding priority? A. You are on a priority road. B. Give way to all traffic. C. End of priority road. D. Hazard ahead. Answers is A. You are on a priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road. This means you have the over traffic entering from side roads unless otherwise by other signs. Question 45. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. Mandatory cycle track. B. No bicycles allowed. C. Bicycle parking. D. Shared path. Answers is A. Mandatory cycle track. This sign indicates a mandatory cycle track. Cyclists must use this path where it is provided. Other vehicles are usually prohibited. Question 46. What does this sign indicate? A. Lane ends. B. Of movement in lanes. C. Merge traffic. D. Traffic lights ahead. Answers is B. Of movement in lanes. This sign indicates the directions of movement allowed from each lane. Drivers should choose the correct lane well in advance for their intended turn or straight-ahead movement. Question 47. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Turnaround area. B. No U-turn. C. Roundabout ahead. D. Dead end. Answers is B. No U-turn. This sign prohibits U-turns at that specific location. You must not make a U-turn where this sign is displayed. Question 48. What does this sign indicate? A. Stop sign ahead. B. Pedestrian crossing. C. Traffic light ahead. D. Railway crossing. Answers is C. Traffic light ahead. This sign warns drivers that there are traffic lights ahead. Be prepared to slow down and stop if the lights are red or amber. Question 49. When driving at night, what should you do if an oncoming vehicle has its high beams on? A. Flash your high beams back. B. Look to the left edge of the road. C. Close your eyes briefly. D. Stop driving until it passes. Answers is B. Look to the left edge of the road. If an oncoming vehicle fails to dim its high beams, look towards the left edge of the road to avoid being temporarily blinded, and reduce your speed if necessary. Question 50. What does this sign indicate about parking for a specific period? A. No parking on even days. B. No parking on days. C. Parking on odd days only. D. Parking always allowed. Answers is B. No parking on days. This sign indicates no parking on days. This usually refers to the date of the month. On even days, parking may be permitted.